Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to Next Files. This is session number 68, and the previous session, we successfully assaulted our first alien base that the aliens set up for the start of the invasion. In particular, we took on a sectoid colony, and not only cleared the place out, but we also managed to capture the commander, which is pretty important given the changes that Solaris, the Monarch Earth, has done to make getting past alien power systems, getting to the improved lab, such more of a challenge. I'm gonna change the music up. Go with the class. Go with that. But they're currently sitting in our research tab. Yeah, they're currently killing our research tab. As soon as we know about the troop ship, we'll get it cracked open, get the power source, and again, that'll lead to bigger, better things. I will allow myself, like I said in the previous session, if we roll elite commanders, we will re-roll them, but I'm gonna wait for the troop ship first, which means I'm waiting for a leader of any kind. So serum's almost up, so that should solve most of our sanity problems going forward. The board is more or less fine. I don't think I'm ready to take out the Reptoid settlement because even though we got cyber armor, I'm a little squeamish about going there in cyber armor, so sounds like a future me problem once I'm better acquainted. And there's a bunch of convoys. Hopefully one of these lands so we call one of these stops so that we can raid them, because I don't feel like shooting them down and risking the wrath of the mid flagship coming at us. I think I have anything else I need to do. No, I think I'm fine to spend the blow for now. And conflicts everywhere. Yeah, this form just rolling around the world. It's fine. I also need to sell some stuff because I am burning through cash making all these cyber armors for to replace our armored vests. How many have I made so far? Yeah, they're also 92 grand a pop. They're at least getting made, which is helping with, which is helping at the very least. Once again, the top agent was approached and nearly assassinated by a hired agent, the guise of a young woman. However, she underestimated your agent's abilities again and got herself captured. Unfortunately, they cannot tell us anything, which sort of sucks because I'm still missing one. I'm still missing one key topic to move forward with the hybrid plot, so for 20 grand, I guess. Alright, and Iron Fist is back at normal base for now. We'll eventually pull it out at some point to take on the other, the Snakewind base. I'm still gonna use so many suits, but once HQ is done, the rest should be relatively painless to replace. Well, the rest of our agents will be easier to equip. Oh, that convoy actually landed. I think whoever's on the ship should be flying for this, because I think no one's missing sanity. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Alright, let's go deal some MIB. Man, more convoys. Feels weird. There's one thing that does feel a bit weird, and it's not really seeing hybrid activity, but yeah. It'll happen at some point. Right, this is one of MIB's convoys. Unsure how many will be on this one. Macro Pepsi Man can carry a spark gun. Minus grenades. Outer Cub can have a sniper rifle because they're pretty competent at it. Black Ops Cannon. Bald has a problem solver. And not the shotgun, but you can have Suka. Here we go, Suka. Not a rifle, but the auto sniper. I really have to think of other options, as well as like the Tossica and stuff, but I noticed stuff really from MIB. Got a pulse rifle of cam rounds. Macro SMG. You could have Natasha's gun. And any other chance we need a melee, we can have Jason melee because they're one of our best side strike people, so they can definitely hold the ancient katana pretty well. Alright, that's good to me. It feels weird actually seeing people in full cyber armor, but it feels good to finally have it. It's also been a number of days since the previous session because I meant to stream Saturday and it is now Monday, so I was hoping to start a backlog given the holidays, but yeah. You spawned on the edge. Noted. Oh, we spawned in front of the convoy. That might be an SMG. Not a scratch, cool. Decide where much you held. Yeah, we spawned right in front of them. As we do. So no enforcers, or we just don't see them? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the Rocketeer's time to shine. Given the proximity and how many of them are just clumped up. I think I'll take that advice. If I can find them. Alright, well, you have one job and one job only. That is to proceed to point the rocket and put it there. Okay, let's not blow up Skynet in the process. Good rocket, I just under anticipate the blast radius. Or better yet, as we know they're like right at our front door. Also, that's an auto sniper. This probably won't be as effective as the first one, but I don't want to risk our ship getting lit up like a Christmas tree and terrible things happening. Okay, put this in your pocket. Did what you did last time, but don't blow yourself up in the process. That was traiload, right? Okay, no, the cell I cannot. Alright. I will let them take the shots at us, I guess. Shaking my head. Don't bounce the rocket off the Mud Rager because it has strange properties, apparently. Fire the Asuka. Actually, no, fire the Asuka. Just don't have people on the way. Or at least in this round, yeah, unfortunately got dropped. Yep, Looks like you took a questionable injury, but that's fine. And they shot the friend, whoever took that shot. Wait, yellow plasma? Okay, sure. Okay, this time let's not accidentally cause harm to ourselves. Well, try not to. Try not to and will are two entirely different things. There we go. We did not drop our tank by accident this time. Five. You know, 17 casually dropped by a rocket. Definitely not a mass murderer medal. Can you go back up? You can, so take that shot. Drop him in particular. And you. You can do that. Ow. I should have known that's what happened. Oh, because he bloody hell. Can I do that if he go there? Because he interrupted, I can't run. That just is a little bit annoying, actually. So a fair amount of agents. Oh, another one of those guys. Well, you failed to. They both failed to damage each other, so that's fine, I guess. How many fails did you get? Superficial scratch. I'm a bit worried though about Amber being out in the open like that. At least look toward him because your front armor is more assertive than your back plate. I think it's probably going to take some damage up to have a pistol, but that's fine. Wait, there's two. Okay, that's not a person with a sniper rifle. That's fine for now. And since you have time needs bump, there's some smoke down below. I think she's also gonna. I think Amber's also gonna take some fire damage, but maybe the smoke will put that out. Or dead. Someone threw something. Oh, the opposite panicked. Irony. Alright, no one got injured. Another enforcer, there's two agents there, and Oliver's that proceeds to drop his gun and is just walking away from the situation, which is fine. Alright, they do have some laser resistance, but they also are showing the back part, which is not that heavily armored, so sure, take your shots. Okay, or miss multiple shots. Just go there. don't see anyone else, so... I mean, other than there could be someone on the hilltop, I think the Executor is the only one that's in any condition to fight back. And there could be someone inside the ships, inside their Mud Rangers. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to accidentally choose the Executor because I do want him alive. So we'll see what else we'll see what else happens. Yeah, there's still one on the hilltop. And Jason's completely fine. He did not take any damage from that. That was I'm pretty sure it was a plasma grenade that went off. The tank probably will see what Jason's not seeing. Oh, the trick cannon. Okay, that explains why you don't see him, because bad viewing angle from that side. Yeah, that's all she wrote. People surrendered, or more people than I thought would be on that Mud Ranger. Plus got some bravery points. Or laser pistols, a couple laser rifles, more trip rounds. I still need 100 field trees. I'm actually gonna start selling those because those are not really worth holding on to. Couple trip boxes. Their Executor can still tell us some stuff, but we're running out of topic for him to tell us. To tell of. Adrian Sulfide. Alright. Let's add some ammo crates. Also led to your first. Congrats. You did not get beaten by Sets or Rebels tonight. Also, I got too much junk again. I might sell some of the alloys. Mass killed the Bell, second award for mass rocket murder. Standard to bomb, Deputy to Skynet, Keystone to Skynet, Ad Crop and Jeep Rainbow, thirds and fifths. Hunter killed to Skynet, Valsguard to Amber, Overwatch to Jeep Rainbow, Elite to Amber. Mastery to Soul Cannon to Bob. Mastery to Advanced Problem Solver to Bald. Six and 5 days isn't that bad for getting slightly scratched by something. Oh, and I have an Enforcer too. Yeah, they're on the list, but I got more important things to research first. Megaworm. Megaworms are voracious predators, constantly on the hunt for prey despite the fact that their chlorophyll-filled skin helps with photosynthesis. Though they propel themselves by crawling, their overthrown muscle system permits them to move quite fast. They also give shape to their boneless bodies. This thick layer of muscle enables megaworms to ensure a lot of punishment before dying, and making them resistant to stun damage. Fire never seems to be effective instead, but they can still take lots of it before succumbing. It's a giant worm. What it lacks for armor, it probably makes up for health, I would assume. Also is weak to fire. Tritanium Foundry. This facility enables us to manufacture titanium class materials, such as the alien alloys, or as our chief engineer proposes to call them from now on, our alloys. The facility also provides extra room for any engineering projects. So this is pretty much your reward for taking on the alien colony. You can actually make your own alloys now, so no more being concerned about lacking alloys for tanks and other stuff. We can now make a bigger workshop finally. Yeah, we have to build the foundry first, but that is on the list. In fact, we're going to slow down training various people so we can do so. But I will pull this out. And in a month we'll be able to make our own alloys. Tick base done. Select the boxes. I mean, if I ever want to use shotguns, there's six shells worth of shred AP rounds. That convoy's everywhere. Council's giving us another one of their agents. I'll keep track of which ones these ships are going to. In case they're going to a different outposts. This one is a Marine. Oh, we're seeing like 4 different convoys doing their thing. Alright, the Sensorium's done. Alien biochemistry. The analysis of alien tissue has confirmed what the biochemists have been suspecting for decades. That variant origins result in various biochemistries. They're all based around organic chemistry, but apply interestingly different ways to ours. Well, than ours. The aliens seem to rely more on the usage of transition metals and beryllium, inner biological compounds, than we do, suggesting that they were more readily available during the alien biogenesis, if it was indeed spontaneous. Interesting that biochemistry seems to be adapted to the very same temperature range as ours. These discoveries reach further than just satisfying our scientific curiosity. With this knowledge, we can create more efficient weapons and develop new chemical methods to deter the aliens. More importantly, we can now research implants. don't think this is a long project. Well, actually, it's pretty long, but it's also pretty important. Jump armor. Equipped with an anti-gravity device extracted from a dead floater, this armor grants limited flight capabilities to the XCOM troops. Since the device's lifting power is limited, the armor is not as durable as a personal armor, but its enhanced ability gives XCOM an unprecedented tactical advantage. It's pretty much what you think it is. It's an anti-grav module strapped onto personal armor. I mean, if you really want to fly it, you can do so. Right, you guys are working on that. Do you think there's something important I was having you guys work on? I guess just working on my backlog of stuff. Looks like that one finished its whatever it was doing. You're going somewhere different. You're going to the outpost we know about. Not sure about what you're doing. Not a council agent. This one's a saboteur and our person has arrived. Yep, they have potential. I always keep forgetting to open that log to tell me what symbols people should have. What does a Max Marine have anyway? Out of curiosity. You know, casual rocket scientist 5, cannoneer 5, gunner 7. Wait. No, gunner 8. Yeah, they definitely are strong. 72 base strength without having any augments. Your augments here have some dubious checks. Okay, you landed for realsies. Because I need 2 other people, then Lex and Amber. Mango and myself? Yeah, I'll tag along for the ride. Also, landing site 69. Nice. Also, Rebel second, image John Cena's imminent.
And his name is John Cena.
Tell you what. Not that. Tempting. Yeah, John Cena had a good career. I do realize his last match was this Saturday, so the John Cena salad here is a bit different now, but You went for arrested to fighting aliens. I mean, you're not wrong. Also, Pepsi Man. I'm hoping this is not going to be a deja vu moment of we spawn immediately in front of their. Or we spawn right in front of the convoy again. Because then I'm going to question which of the night agents is flying the ship. Where did we spawn? Almost same as landing spot, so I'm a little concerned, but we'll see what happens. Well, we learned to not land directly in front of the convoy, but we still landed somewhat close to it. The previous convoy, we spawned like right in front of the middle convoy, so yeah, I see a repeat rocket incident about to happen in a second. Oh, hi, there's a mass driver just looking right at us. I'm gonna take care of that real quick. As every single other person's gonna just take pot shots at us. Okay, well, you know what to do, Bald. I know. Ah, trees in the way. I'm probably got the yeah, I'm gonna have to aim at the sides for this one. Or no. Also Chubis. Yeah, that dropped the metric ton of agents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this 14 things used to exist. Okay, that's a smart rifle. That's not as dangerous as I thought it'd be. Wherever that box is. So, laser SMG enforcer. That guy somehow didn't die from that rocket, which it checks out. Oh, sniper. As far as there's casually no cells 2 different cannon shots. I mean, rifles are rifles, but I need the guy with the all sniper taken care of, so sniper and sniper action. Oh no, we do have Johnson on this mission. Considering proximity, smoke grenade's not going to be as helpful as you would think. If it was cross map, different story, but yeah, this is not gonna happen. Although I might, yeah, I'm gonna drop it anyway. I talked myself out of it for like a microsecond. I'm pretty sure those are all ages I've dropped, so the Executor I think is still out there, or he might just pack Spiral in a second. Okay, apparently the executor slash scientist just spawned with plasma weapons now. Not really that dangerous. Well, I can sort of see why that guy panicked. Okay, that guy's down. Take the shot, John Cena. I didn't even realize the fire spreads so much. It's like on top of the Red Rangers, which is pretty impressive, actually. They're probably gonna surrender in a sec. Sorry, I just killed their lead unit. Ah, they blew up loot. They threw a plasma grenade and went off prematurely. I think they're probably gonna surrender by now, so I'm not even gonna bother to send more people out. Yeah, now they gave up. They gave up after blowing up a Mud Ranger's proof of prizes. And they could take the caster. And once again, too much stuff. I hope it's here to chop up. I don't need 40 acid clips. That's a little bit much. Update is now a captain, and Boost is now a commissar. Solid to John Cena, Keystone to Bob and Derpina, Ultra Killer to Bob, Beta Mid-Force to Skynet to Bald, Rocket Scientist to Bald, Cyber to Atacop, and Bald's 5th Mastery to Advanced Problem Solver. Taser Cannon. This device is a result of our ambition to create a prototype energy weapon based on existing technologies. It consists of a massive heavy-duty battery and a transparator that fires an electric arc that has a range at medium ranges. Due to higher power consumption and limited battery capacity, only 2 shots can be made, despite the significant weight of the device. However, if the arc reaches a target, it's highly likely to stun it, which definitely justifies the means. If you run a really heavy taser pistol, this would be your weapon of choice. Probably more useful in the early game, but it has the same limitations of it doesn't go as far. Actually, I thought it had a shorter range, but if you're in close enough range, this will likely work. I'm still impartial to bioelectric clips and taser pistol, but potato. Tell me about the bats. And I guess that is back during to the first outpost. So is that one. Alright, fair enough. I thought it was a dog name for a second there, but they definitely do at least pass the side test. Or why they have monster medals. Interesting. They call them for taking dubious drugs, so I guess so. Aerospace lab. If I can wait till daytime, we'll definitely do it. We're halfway there. Also, that's a big ship. I'm pretty sure that has to be a striker, but I'm willing to poke my head, maybe shoot it down. Or you're going way over there. No, you're trying to set this out. Maybe you're well, you're I mean, at least I'll be able to drag him to a place that won't cause problems. I should go over there actually. It looks like I thought for a sec that that ship was gonna be faster than us. Why 900 speed units? Can I maybe tell what that is? Escort ship? I'm not sure actually what that could be. Either way, they're set up to intercept. Okay, they'll be thrown one wherever this is. Because that is a MIP ship. Base. Back to base and back to base. So we've upset MIP forces, which is awkward because that is my manufacturing base. They're starting to stiff at it. Throw myself back in. These guys are standing for what I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, pretty much. I want service prep for this. And trip rounds. This is a mission I'm thinking of course. Part of vicinity's missiles. All right, let's go visit Vass. And if that's still around, then maybe we'll take on that other convoy. Yeah, so the fight goes well. We are actually going after Vass today. We successfully located a secret Vass facility where they conduct illegal research on space warfare. We infiltrate the facility, proceed to the large lift, which will lead to an underground research complex. This song is scary. You don't say. Who has the katana? Okay, the katana of Jason's hands. Make sure that that pistol's not in your hands. Minus a grenade. This should be fine.
What? No! What's happening? No! This isn't right! This isn't right!
Yeah, corner spawn for once. Trolling normal, not copyright evil Mars facility people. Nope. Oh, they brought the welcome party, I guess. Okay, it's just militia people. They're not really dangerous. I say as Storm proceeds to do negative damage on the militia person. Alright, this mission was a great one for the FPS. It shouldn't be that bad. Oh, Jeebus. Shouldn't be that bad, but these guys proceeded to take shots at would normally drop people. It should be fine. Okay, that's the front door. Understood. Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't notice my kidneys had to be hydrated. Apparently. I'm trying to remember if this is a mission that should be worried about or not, but for now, at least only the guards are showing up. Oh, Jeebus. Their guards are overperforming for how unarmored they usually are. Usually you look at them funny, they just get dropped pretty fast. I recall we're free to engage without worrying about killing our very important guest, I think. Someone threw smoke out for Mango's sake, I guess, since we overestimated it a little bit. Somebody shot us. Yep. I noticed a little bit too late. So that is a door. Heavy stuff, but not like dangerous stuff. That is a rocket-rich environment. You're lucky Bob can't shoot. You're lucky Bob can't really want to use short. Oh, that checks out. He should be fine because cyber armor. Also, yeah, I'm not going to be able to throw rockets out. I mean, not rockets, grenades out, or rockets. Smoke. That's what I was right about. Rockets just out of nowhere. The tank is fine, but its underplate got shredded. You. I'm more surprised armor shred like that. It didn't take that much actual damage. Well, you know what to do, Bald. Proceed to rocket that. Fire for effect. Good job. Mango, that's your target. Bob, that person is your target. That may do some damage, but not really that much. Unintentional, but that guy's extra crispy in a second. The answer to the mouth, they're probably just more just here in the corners. So I did pretty much have a tank size opening for the tank now. Yeah, the other guy passed out. Keep checking around the perimeter, Serb. That corner looks clear to me. Yeah, and you can start to see into the facility courtesy of the rocket size opening we presented. Apparently going to the door is illegal because I think there's a boulder in the way actually. Okay, I guess just follow the leader into the opening we made for ourselves. I could probably chop into this, but I'm a little unsure about what I'm chopping into, as well as if I'm opening myself up to your for pain and misery. How's it bring out these assist servers if they should they need it? Everyone else will be going in to try to breach the inside of this facility. As the subject went off. I am unsure if I shoot, if that's gonna set off the thing, so... The answer is yes, and that did not set off the tank. Tactical retreat. Oh, hi. You are also worried about Ashley. Okay, good. He did it without setting off the other explosives. I would say I could tell you what that person we shot on the rooftop is, but let's just say it'll be very obvious in a second. Should they fire the weapon. Yeah, considering we actually did open another reach point, Jason will stand by, and so will Seds. I guess I will help out since I did open Pandora's box from that angle. Nice shot. As the facility continues to explode. That's just a malicious person. Careful where you fire though, if you can help it. As we're about to breach in a second, pull out your scanner rainbow goat cigar. Not that means I was thinking there'd be at this entrance point. I may potentially blow this up next turn, but for now I don't want to for service's sake. Tapped it now, honestly. Man, there's a lot of this should just chill in there. Take a knee. Yeah. That service is down chest spot. Of course, they had to fire rockets at her tank. The chassis is intact. I need to be especially careful not to blow this up or else the tank's gone. And I'll probably just run it back. Looks safe for now, at least. I don't like that so many things are on fire, but we'll match. I just hope there's not too many rocket launchers on the board after those. After what happened to Cerberus. The tank's got starting to slide in and yeah, the tank no longer exists because of that. Okay, so just ignore that because going after that would open Pandora's box. Also, the cyber armor did actually, in fact, hold up to a vest rocket, so if I also wanted a trip vest, it probably would have been turned to mulch. I'm taking the plans and we be coming from this angle. I don't see another door we can go into. That's the door, which I honestly don't know, and I don't want to take that approach. Saying there's a door, and I could also be the corner of the building I'm looking at. Oh, Mars may at least keep watch, but I'm just gonna go the way I opened up in the first place. Oh, there's a door over there, actually. Actually, no, there's a door up there, actually. Yeah, that's what you think it is. UEC's not as menacing as it seems, I guess. As I proceed to open that way anyway. Jeebus. So apparently you had one job, but that was not to open up the entire side of that building. Well, where we're living now. Disengage because stuff is probably gonna fly over here in a second. Yeah, the tank probably wants to be over here now that that's happened. My game. All right, well, so yeah, I'm pretty sure like a bunch of stuff is about to pour off from the part of the building we just tore open. I'll probably hit that as fight, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Seeing their vast person. Rock goes in. You know what? Out of spite. Surprisingly, I actually did get someone, so I'll take it. As more to build proceeds to get caved in by itself. Wherever I hit something, they're not really that happy about the collateral damage. Take shots. Someone took a rocket. Anyone get hurt? Rouge is completely fine. Did anyone take that much armor damage, actually? We should probably fall back a little bit, because it looks like they can see us. Look, they can see us through the smoke. Or at the very least, they see Torpedo, so... Go to that side, Rouge. At least try to spread out so the rocket go off again. Rocket goes in. And the rest, whoever else survives surrendered. Underground. Aerospace Lab Underground. Your forces have entered the vast aerospace lab area located deep underground. Make sure to capture the leading researcher alive and in secure locations so our agents can download all data from the servers. Yeah, ball may need more rockets. Oh, I guess when they surrendered, they gave us some of their rockets. Oh, but how many chirp rockets? Nope, I don't have some chirp rockets, so I'll have some shrapnels, I guess. You're gonna people some grenades, but they'll be able to knock off variety. Because as the game suggests, our target is somewhere in this vicinity, in this area that we're about to go in. Also, yes, the music now makes sense. Totally not innocent UAC corporate. I mean, Vast Corporation. Yeah, so the tank sees that action. All right. He is not a target, luckily. Okay, sure, you have really antiquated SMG. Rip and tear. How big is this place out of curiosity? It's a little bit big. But our target is here. Anyone we catch is extra, but the VIPs are priority. Also, Ball's probably going to proceed to eat the rest of the rocket payload at whatever is alive still. Alright, we'll see what happens. How about the engineers on there? Hold on. Jeez, that's a lot of a spaceman. Okay, we didn't advertently kill the priority target, which is fine. Somehow he survived, which is surprising. Okay, I don't see the target, but you are someone I need to take care of. Yeah, drop. No, I wish I actually load the regular shotgun rocket, not the big stuff. And you do have a laser pistol for situations like this. Okay. Should be fine. Oh, except for Thorn. Take a look around the corner real quick. Oh, hi. Back up. Yeah, that cop actually took a shot, took an injury. Well, more like a superficial scratch, but fails are fails. That's at the target. Let's keep going. That's an angry engineer of a gun. I have no idea what that is. To have the people that could see him or people that can't really take shots, which is sort of unfortunate. Yeah, unknown gun. No, unknown gun meet ancient steel. Ancient steel still wins. Still a lot of spacemen. I go back up. I can. I can't do something a little clever. I don't trust myself. I could take the rocket shot. Well, at least they're starting to break. I just hope I didn't kill the priority target. Oh, the enemy panicked. That checks out, honestly. Continue to rip and tear tank. You got work to do. That's the NG. Don't care about them right now. Color resistant Lapco, I guess. Dude, I swing 41. I wouldn't have enough. Very strange environment, but sure. Should be fine, I think. Regular trapper goes in. Well, some of our rocket launchers having a fun time. Yeah, I'm gonna back up because you said to use that rocket on me. Wait, do I see? Oh, you. The person I disengaged from, that's fine. Okay, that's our target. Good to know. I think everyone else is just freaking out too much to be relevant. Okay, mostly everyone's freaking out. Good enough. Right, Roosh, you need over there to try to help capture our friend. Okay, so which I brought the Cyberstone, but I wasn't sure who had the. It probably is just dumb idea. Now I think about it. You're more dangerous. Yeah, well, Balls had so much better job for today's mission. I don't know where the VIP went to. But we'll deal with them in due time. Where is it going? Out of curiosity. Should be fine. Let's go with Fist Cups range. I guess I'll bring one of these guys alive with us. Alright, Jack is what? Okay, I'm hoping that's the lead that we need. I need to blow himself up. Okay, he surrendered. And other people have surrendered too. Free entertainments. It's amazing seeing the massive SMG. The words. That's it. I can't say them sometimes. It's funny seeing the PPSH be in the field, but yeah, we don't need that. Laser rifles. Whatever a Doomzone chain gun is, we have. Gas grenades. Secret files don't mean anything to us. Basically, can't tell us anything, but we'll keep one as a souvenir to research. And we have the important person that will advance the vast plot a bit more. Too much stuff. That way, we can't really use this for now, so we'll transfer the fast stuff. Because we need to improve lab and, you know, all that jazz. This we need the spear form, we can't get, we don't have that, so just transfer it. And smokes I can buy. Grenades we can manufacture. Alright. Counter to Sudsy and Rouge, first and second awards. Solid to Rouge and Jason. Icicle Killer to Ball, Grenadier to myself. Gunner to Mango, Executioner to Bald. Bane of Master Cerberus. Watcher to Sudsy and Jason. Trooper to Terpina. Mastery of the Black Sniper Rifle to Attercup. Mastery of the Smart Gun to Mango. Guess I'm changing priorities real quick. See if I get that before the end of the month. Then we have that, which is the escort ship. No, not escort ship, different profile. I might take a look at during daybreak. Oh, we got him in one day, cool. Master Researcher. These brightest and most ruthless individuals on vast payroll lead experimental projects concerning very unusual physics related to strange dimensions and psionic manifestations. These self-styled lords of technocracy rule over the scientific fiefdoms with old school autonomy, always putting progress before safety and ethics. Also 6 shades. We can now research the vast strat. We won't get that in time, so it'll be on the list, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Dedus. This gelatinous mass is an argonate of single-cellular organisms. Their characteristics are completely different from Earth life forms, and they're in fact quite toxic to anything that lives. The blob is interconnected with numerous vein-like vessels, transporting blood and chemical information around the colony. Alien coffee has their hanger. And you can give them the other hanger as well. Actually, you guys can work on the best, can you? Yeah, you can. Because I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that because I think that's the end of the month. Actually, would it be? Yeah, there's only 30 days in April, so I cannot get that within the month. Alright. It's an Atacop. Let's go see what this is exactly. Cyber armor is done. Continue to make cyber armor till more improves. Yeah, we'll make toggle versions at some point. Okay, unknown. I'm pretty sure this is an unknown MIB type ship. I say I know for no food payload travel today. Positioning wise, well, we're along the opposite edge of the map today. Okay, go back up. Maybe I misidentified. I think that is the escort ship. Okay, that's just SMG. I was thinking that might have just been like a laser sniper potentially. Also casual 119% miss, by the way. That's a sniper rifle of some sort. That's a rocket that somehow missed. I'm glad I take that. Yeah, no. Knowing mid forces, that was probably a trick shot that somehow missed. I'd rather find a Cerberus. They're missing badly, so maybe it's not a sniper rifle. No, it's an assault cannon. That's slightly scary if they actually hit. That's the pilot, that's an enforcer. Yeah, bonus kill. The rocket launcher had me a little bit scared, so I'm just gonna proceed just to wait it out one more turn. Where is Thorn? Yeah, pretty much try to seek with whoever's left. I'm honestly not sure where the door's at. Maybe on this side. Either way. That's a door, apparently. Yeah, checks out, actually. It's a very strange ship design, if I'm being honest. Actually, since I'm not really committed on that side, pull your scanner out. Maybe in here, if I were to guess. Unless they're not moving, which also is a thing they can do, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing by process of elimination, you're in this room somehow. If you're not in that room, then I don't know they're honestly. Oh, hi. But he decided to use his assault cannon. Yeah, if that rocket hit the mark, then yeah, that would have been a very dead person. Oh, it was an escort ship. Yeah. They are full on stuff. Keystone and suppressor Adacom. Okay, so we can make oh, we can make circuits, so I can probably sell some of the excess circuits we have. I know we have like a metric ton of them. Yeah, a large chunk of circuits. This shift. Yeah, for a second, we'll sell like half of the circuits we have, because I don't need over 1,000 of it for sure. Deport is back from their training. Yep, Johnson, you can learn resting at me that Kung Fu. Think so. Ghost and a couple of names qualify for attack at that. And Deport has permission to be awesome and be Helix site. I could have sworn I had more attack at bats. Maybe not. Oh, I guess I worked 31 days in August. About Amber's done being side trained. Your corridors are done. General store. Council's giving us another agent of theirs. The martial artist school. Another convoy. Oh, they said 5. Actually, no, that was a 4 and a 5. That would have been a pretty impressive number, but it did raid a colony and a Sarowitz headquarters. So yeah, pretty amazing month. Well, over 1,200 score, and definitely had a maintenance cost, even with us expanding a little bit. Like your senior awards going up for various months and or years. It's hard for this one actually. Lux and Amber have been with us for 2.5 years, Attercup the second for an entire year, Sabrina for 2.5 years, Mega for a year, Rouge and Mumbles for 2.5 years service, Kodak and Voice for a year and a half, Bison for 2 years, Whisper, Ghost Wizards, and Deeper for a year and a half, and a bunch of names and base personnel defense for various amounts of months and years. Vast Space Marine. These physical and mentally impressive individuals have been selected and extensively trained for space warfare. Apparently Vast has some very bold plans for the future and want to be ready for anything. The captain spoke of orbital landing exercises he participated in and of advanced space vessels supposedly used by Vast on a regular basis. Other than that, there isn't much we could learn from them. Totally not related to a certain Doom Marine. Okay, Shrapnel is done. Work on the grenades next. Improve healing spray. You've invested plenty of time in helping a healing spray manufacturer develop a more concentrated version of the healing formula. The resulting product is bigger but more efficient. If you ever want to do more with the healing spray, there's a slightly bigger and chunkier version of it. I never really use healing sprays, but if we send you guys on your own and you can't, if you ever spread you guys out, then maybe you can use this. I still prefer actual healing kits for bravery training and just better fatal wound recovery, but again, it's a choice. Blame that person. Oh, well, you landed at night, so you get to... Oh, you're at base now. Located at Mid-Black base of operations. Base plays a vital role in nefarious plan to surrender Earth to aliens. Expect heavy resistance from MIB agents using extraterrestrial technology. Oh, they're both bases now. Okay. Curiosity. Leads to, so you unlock access stat. I'll have one more day pass by, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about those. Check that out real quick. Disengage. Curious what it's gonna do. Or if it's gonna land. One of the two. Where are you going? The vast strat. While the details are still elusive, VAST is secretly supported by some powerful council members. The company cooperates on their behalf with the cultists to design some sort of dimensional bridge to be used as a new energy source. The VAST is vaguely aware of their alien threat and conducts its research as a desperate measure to advance Earth's technological capabilities. To keep our planet safe from any mishaps, they moved their main lab to the moon. Despite their good intentions, the VAST is clearly a mere tool to some sort of bigger political scheme, which is most likely dangerous to Earth. Their mysterious sponsor's motives remain unknown, but their activity seems to be unauthorized and is clearly illegal. The VAST must be brought under control and thoroughly investigated. The key to all this must be located somewhere in their lunar facility. Yeah, that sounds like it's beyond me for the moment. Because we haven't really talked about lunar missions, and we barely are even getting to approved labs, so it's not gonna happen for a bit. Sounds like future me problems. XCOM bats. Despite their infamy, shadow bats are very smart and social creatures. Their innate aggressiveness is mostly caused by overstimulation near human settlements, and disappears after they get accustomed to it. They're reasonably trainable and may prove useful, not to be useful, to XCOM agents as night scouts. If you somehow manage to capture two different shadow bats, you can use them in the field. I mean, they're not as noticeable just like rats are, but I guess rats are not as noticeable, but if you're able to, I imagine they're probably pretty good, just like rats. Although again, if they get looked at funny, they're just dead because no armor, but I'm still more of the doggle person myself. Anyway, I guess I have options to think about, because I was thinking maybe one would turn into a base and we can just deal with the outposts, the bib outposts. It looks like I have options. Maybe I just say F it and see how bad the mid base is. Because there's two of them, and they will either grow to something more dangerous or just spawn missions or something like that. Like the colony and the Stakeman base. We'll see. Sounds like future me problem, so sounds like something I'll settle next session.